welcome back to another video. Fantasy, hi! Hi! So we just arrived home. Today we're going to make an evening routine video in our new apartment. And yes, actually we just arrived home. Our evening starts around 6 p.m. 5:40, 6 p.m. and we just arrived back from the playground. Today we stayed a little bit longer than usual, right? Because this little one didn't want to go home, but now we need to get ready for evening because it's already late. At 6 p.m. is usually the time where I'm gonna start cooking. We weren't at home the whole day, so I was saying, evening is the time that I like the most here in our apartment because we have a very nice life. So yeah, I'm gonna make this intro very short because she's hungry, so I need to prep dinner. So that's what we do usually at 6. Let me very quickly show you the sunset, or it's not sunset yet, but yeah, before she starts crying again. So basically the sun is up here, as you can see. It's 6 p.m. now exactly, and we can see the sunset here. I love this time period here, so that's why I think it's also nice to film right now. So now we really fast need to start cook dinner for this lady here, right? She's hungry. So hi again. now it's okay to say hi. She became very like clingy. Yeah, she became very clingy. So these days I have to cook while she's in my arms because she doesn't even wanna stay in her seat. Like usually she's in her high chair, and I put on like Mrs. Rachel. I don't know who knows that, like who has kids probably already knows her, and she used to be silent for these 30 minutes that I was cooking, but now not even that helps, so I need to hold her and start cooking. So I changed a little bit Fanta's dinner menu because she started to get bored about her cereal. I used cereal, like they said, when you start introducing solids to babies, the best thing, like I used always the European sources, and they always said it's best to start with cereal, like milk with cereal and some fruits, and she really liked that, so that was actually one of her favorite meals. But now she doesn't like it anymore, so I tried to give her miyeokguk, which is the Korean birthday soup. I don't know, for those people who watched my videos before giving birth, they know about that video because actually that's a soup, a very popular Korean soup that is eaten by women who just gave birth because it has a lot of nutrients and very healthy things inside for women to recover and everything, and also it's good for babies, so a lot of babies eat it, so that's why I started making it, and she likes it. So I wonder how long she will like it. Now it's been 1 week that she's been eating it, and so far she's eating almost everything. So basically they have the organic version for kids. I mean, also adults can eat the organic version, but I mean for kids I'm more concerned about what she's eating. So they have miyeok, which is like seaweed. In Korea they have so many different types of seaweeds, and this seaweed here, it's called miyeok. There's kim, there is so many others, I don't know all the names, but anyway, this is miyeok. At the first time when I checked the recipe, I was like 2 grams of miyeok, and I was like, this is nothing. But when you put inside water, then it gets like not double, triple, like 4 times the size. You can make it with rice. I also make it with rice, but I make this type of this salu noodle, which is basically when you, it's a Korean snack, an old snack, traditional snack. It's like this. It's focusing.
Okay.
It's not focusing. When you make rice in a hot pot, then the rice that sticks on the pot, you put it up. It's kind of crunchy. So you let it dry, and you can eat it as a snack like this, or you cook it again in water, and it has a little bit of different taste. 30 grams of this type of rice. Add some water, 250 milliliters, and let it cook. Wait until it boils. Like, I'm showing you how to make it because it's actually very tasty, very good. And I mean, I don't know if you can find the ingredients. But if you wanna try a very, very traditional Korean dish, then this is one. Like, Koreans, they eat it for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, for everything. Now, let's wait until the water boils. Some meat. And they have, this meat is actually made for babies because it's always portionized for 30 grams, so I always put out one package and use that one. So we're gonna cut this off, right, Fanta? Be careful, Fanta. Scissors. Careful. Okay, here. You can hold this, Fanta. Very easy. Once the water boils, just add the rice, drain the milk from the water, and add the milk and add the gobi. And then you just wait until it's done. You can add some salt and pepper if it's for adults, for babies, I don't know. Some like not to use salt. Some they use a little bit, so you just need to see what they like. But yeah, that's it for dinner, and now I have to see how I can keep Fanta entertained while the food is cooking. Frustrating. She watched for 5 minutes. Should we turn off the TV now? It's not working. I hoped a little bit. But yeah. Anyway, the food is cooking now. Fanta, you're so heavy. Was dat eerst, hè? watching kids shows. But I make something that works for me as well and that is productive for me as well. So I'm going to watch together with Fanta on Lingo Pie, right? Fanta. And this is where today's sponsor comes in. I started rewatching some of my favorite Korean shows with the online service Lingo Pie. Using Lingo Pie, I have access to thousands of hours of Korean TV shows and movies, and they also offer languages such as Japanese, Russian, Portuguese, Italian, German, French, and Spanish. I can choose between beginner-friendly shows, animations, culture, and even popular Netflix dramas and movies. I can view the subtitles in both English and Korean. And if there is a particular word that I want to learn or review, I can click on it to reveal its translation, and the words then will automatically be added to my flashcards where I can go back to study and test myself. There are also more cool features such as the on-screen transcription and quizzes. I think this is a more fun way to practice a new language without having to study hard from a book about topics that I don't actually use in my daily life. And I also love using this while watching animations with my daughter, which made it easier for me to understand also the kids' language. And you can do a 7-day free trial and get a 55% discount on the annual plan using my link in the description.
날씨도 너무 좋고 꽃도 너무 많이 따왔어. 알로? 그럼 나는 내가 제일
Now I finished cooking and there's more time to wait because it's still too hot. So in the meantime, I will wash her up, like change her diapers and put on her pajama so she's ready for bed. For some people this is just normal, but I didn't have this in our apartment in Seoul, and now I'm so much enjoying this part. It's so wonderful. I'm a person who loves the sun, so I could never live in a place where there's like not a lot of sunlight and stuff, because I really feel that sun gives me the energy and also the mood. And yes, now we need to eat. Sorry, Fanta. It's just so put down. So we ate everything. And she's playing. Please don't comment on this because I don't know. Actually, some parents are like, no, absolutely not, danke. And others are like, yeah, they should let them eat with their hands and do stuff and explore. I'm still a little bit, I don't know what way is the best, but I feel like this way is just better because then there's no crying. I tried the way like don't touch the food with your hands, only use the spoon, or don't play with the food and stuff like this, and this ended up her crying as hell and in the end not eating anything. So this is the only way that works. Sometimes it even works just like I hold the plate and I give her the spoon and she eats without any without any problems. And then are days like today's when it's not working at all and she's like joking around. So please, if you have something bad to say about it, please don't. Sollen wir noch ein bisschen Wasser trinken? Hast du Durst? Super. Schade. Okay. Zähne putzen, Vater. Geh mal die Zähne putzen, brav. Oh, Gesundheit. Gesundheit. So, jetzt gehen wir das Mund waschen. Gell, das Gesicht waschen und die Hände waschen. Die muss er jetzt. Ja, die Hände sind so dreckig. So, schade. So. Ein Elefant. Wie macht der Elefant? Macht der Elefant. Und da? Ein Tiger. Wie macht der Tiger? Ha? Wie macht denn der Tiger? 언니 미역국 먹었어. 이거 괜찮아?
이거 좋아. 맛있어. 와인 한잔 해야지.
지금 can.
여보도 하나 줘?
응?
하나 줘?
나 못 먹어.
드라마에서 마시던데?
It's like when
위스키도 먹던데?
100 years ago.
여보 물 한 잔, 물 줘?
아 괜찮아. 나 이따가 먹어. 이거 많이 안 해.
네? 많이.
이름이 알아 이거?
루콜라.
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 루.
아.
루.
루콜라.
루콜라. 오늘 뭐 했어?
나는 한달 어린이집 보내고 아니 데리가? 아니 어떻게
어린이집 보내고.
카페 가서
카페 갔어?
편집했어. 그 다음에 한달 데리고 그 공원 가고
공원도 갔어?
집에 와서 한달 밥 먹었어.
한테 코 어땠어?
괜찮아. 근데 아직도 계속 나. But she is so clever now. I think our girl more clever girl.
No, I think this time, baby. Usually.
잘 먹겠습니다.
잘했습니다.
No, because it's so funny now. I cannot understand, but I cannot see what she watch so much what I do. Like I was giving like water to the plant, but then she would play with this like this water. So I give, but then she take and she go to the plant and she also now because she don't like whipped cream, right?
Yeah, she really hate.
Yeah. So now I show her, I make, then she gets so much excited and she just take.
Yeah.
First she make me, then she make herself. Then she's more happy. She can make herself.
Okay, so now it's more easy.
Yes, you need to also. So then just sleep. A little bit study Korean and then
공부했어? 뭐?
I tell you the words that I learn and then you need to guess what drama I watch.
아, 오케이. 그럼
So, 변호사.
변호사. 오케이.
What does it mean?
뭐예요?
천재네.
천재?
네.
천재네.
그
Like you genius.
Okay. So
천재네.
I learn 변호사,
변호사.
천재네,
천재네.
and 세상에.
세상에. 이걸로. 세상에. It's just reaction, right? But this not.
This is also word.
Yeah. But this, I mean, you make this quiz, right?
You're doing guess.
Yes, right.
What drama? Yeah, because
But this three words so difficult. 변호사. 천재네. 세상에. This like this symbol, this drama symbol.
yeah.
뭐고?
천재네 변호사.
천재네 변호사. This 변호사 main character. Main character.
천재네
변호사.
애기.
애기?
Later, she gets so much famous 변호사.
She like genius, so she get 변호사. I think this 우영우, right?
Yes.
You watch this?
Yes.
You watch alone?
Yes.
Because
Yeah, we watch already today.
Yeah.
But
Only
for
was
study-
season 1.
Yeah. For study, I need to watch again. 그렇지.
이거 다 불러?
그거 나 파는 거. My dessert.
나줄게. 지금 먹을 거야?
응.